Hello, everyone. So, I've been debating on whether to make this or not. Um, I want to talk about how DeNA screwed up the end of service for this game. Now, I know this might sound whiny or whatever, because let's be honest, they could have just said, alright, we're closing the game and gave us like a day's notice and shut everything down. I'm not denying that they gave us a little bit of grace when it came to that. But if you're going to extend the game for another 3 months from the time you announce the end of service, you can't just go radio silent for basically a month. For the last month and a half, or almost 2 months of the life of the game. So, if we look at this, not missions. Let's go back a second. Maybe. We come over here to our announcements. The last thing, event-wise, we were given was this August 16th announcement. So I'm recording this on the 3rd of September. I might even post that on the same day. That's been almost a month ago. The end of gyms was what, the 28th or 29th of August? The last update. We had the shop items updated on September 1st, but that's an automated thing that goes through every single time. 8.11 was the first thing given to us in the realm of a game update. We have the talk about using the Historia 5 Historia Soul 5s. Like, I don't know. I feel like this whole radio silence on this has been really poor. The last event was given on, let's see, when did we get that? It was this one. August 11th, almost a month ago. Oh, sorry, the 14th for the homework. Let's not forget the homework from Dr. Mogg. So, yes, they did not have to give us any of that. When they made that end of service announcement in June, they could have said it's done at the end of June. That's it. They gave us the record, the end of service record tickets, which was a neat, a nice little thing that they did. The records end relic draws. My problem is once those ended, like, I figured it would have started over. Like, they had it for the 30 days and we would just get another set. But when that stopped, that was it. So then I was thinking, okay, they're just trying to wait till the gyms close, and then they might do something where, all right, we'll give a 50 mithril day, we'll give the Relic elemental draws tickets a day or something like that. We'll give 1 or 2 of those a day, 50 to 100 mithril a day. You can work on gaining items in this last month that the game is going to be available, so you can clear any of the in-game content you haven't, and now you're not going to be able to access this other items. So here's a way that you can do that. I figured they would update the relic shops or the realm and elemental draws. These guys, with everything that's current, and just say, go ham. With that 50 mithril a day you'll get, or the ticket you'll get a day. Draw on it. Good luck. Get the things you need. Finish off your in-game content. No, nothing. We're just getting the regular stuff, which I kind of feel was almost a slap in the face to even be given the crystal dungeons at that point. At least not for the. We got the 2 for the realms, the antiquity. I'm not complaining necessarily about that one, but when it came to the portal creation, why even give us this one when you're only going to give us the one? It's pointless. Other than it was to draw out the last bit of money of people who were still going to spend on this game, and there still were people spending on this game all the way up until the gym stopped being able to be purchased. Like that's people were still doing that. But I don't know. I feel like this could have been handled a lot better if you were going to keep it around for an extra 3 months from when you make this announcement that the game is closing down. And I get translating costs money. But if you're still receiving money, if you are still receiving money from people buying stuff, I still feel like you could have been translating stuff. If you weren't going to translate stuff anymore, the gym should have stopped the moment you stopped translating stuff. Because, I mean, you're just at that point trying to milk out every little penny you can from people without giving anything extra, even to those people. I kind of feel like that was a huge slap in the face of the people who did spend money up to the end there, because there was nothing new given to them. It was just kind of one of those, hey, you know, we're not going to give you anything new, but please spend every last dollar you can. I think that was kind of a very lame attempt. I mean, obviously there's not much in the realm of any type of people who are doing anything for this game. I don't even know if there's any help support still happening. If I put in a help support ticket, is somebody actually going to answer it? So if that's the case, so we just have people who are watching the server ready to pull the plug on September 29th? I mean, is that really what you're going crew-wise with this? Like I said, I know it sounds like I'm really, I guess, angry. I'm not. I'm disappointed. You know, for a game that ran for as long as it did and was as popular as it was, to just end it this way. And who knows, maybe things could change between now, again, September 3rd, and the final day, where they do the things I said, where they just all of a sudden just start dishing out the Elemental and Realm tickets, and they update those draws to have everything for every current item that had been released up to that point. You know, or they start giving out 50 mithril a day, 100 mithril a day, whatever. But again, still, you need to update the Realm Elemental draws, because what else are you going to spend it on? You know, I mean, at least the 10 items on the free relic draw per day is still happening. I've been getting kind of a lot of crap from those, though. Like the last 5 days, I didn't even get anything above a 3-star for 5 days straight. Today I got 4 or 5-star items, but 3 of them were non-soul breaks. And the other 2 were dupes. And actually the 3 non-soul breaks were also dupes too, to be fair. Like I said, I mean, they didn't have to do anything, let's be honest. I'm trying to be honest about that. You know, that they didn't have to do any of this. They could have just shut it down at the end of the June and said, yep, sorry. But to continue it for 3 months with just the things that are already translated to that point, and then just go silent, I think was a really crappy thing to do. You know, like I said, there could have been ways that this could have been handled better. All these mobile games are going to come to an end at some point. None of these mobile games are going to last forever. And that's not where my complaint is, that they closed it. Like I said, that's not my complaint, that they shut down the game, or shutting down the game. My complaint is, again, how they handled it. So, again, if you agree with me, you know, comment down below, let me kind of know what you think would have been the appropriate thing to do. You know, I've seen people who have said, you know, well, they should have just, you know, opened up every soul break for every character and just, you know, let everybody have everything for free. I don't necessarily think that should be done. Like I said, I still think there should be some type of like a random chance to the game. But like I said, I kind of gave my opinions on what I think should do. So again, if you agree with, you know, the thought that DeNA should have done something a little bit more, you know, comment down below. What do you think they should have done to show their appreciation to their player base, some of which who have been playing since the very beginning? If you don't agree with what I'm saying, let's say, you know, you believe that, you know, what they're doing is fine, you know, again, comment that down below. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that statement. Like I said, this is just an opinion of mine that, like I said, I just feel like this could have been handled a little bit better to show, you know, to show that appreciation to the players who have been around since the beginning, who are still playing. So anyways, that's my 2 cents, guys. Again, like I said, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Um, if you'd like to follow along with the other things I'm doing, I'm currently playing through 2 Point Campus. I'll jump back into 2 Point Hospital probably when I get through 2 Point Campus. I'm running through Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. I'm thinking about doing the classic Sonic the Hedgehog games, not the remaster they did, but actually the Sega Genesis versions. Um, and I also need to get back into Stranger of Paradise. That miffed me how they kind of handled the expansions for that. I think I talked about that in the last video I did for it. And we'll see what other things come down the pipeline. I don't know what game-wise I'm looking at next. Again, still working through this master's degree. I found out I can add a certification onto my master's degree. So got a lot going on in my personal life as well. So, just trying to get some things out there. So again, I do appreciate you watching, guys. Again, like, comment, subscribe if you're not already. Follow along. And we'll see you in the next video.